Neil Thornley.
Chris Hill, and we form Thornley and Hill. We are a ethical research, marketing, communications and design social enterprise. On the research front, we work with organisations such as Terence Higgins Trust. On the communications front, we work with people such as Solidar Suisse, an international NGO. And on the design front, people like Groundwork, who are a regional agency.
The Research and Innovation Office has helped us by giving us access to specialist business mentors, which particularly in our younger days really helped us kind of grow the idea and develop what it was that we offered people. Having that access to various networks was very, very helpful, and also having someone who was a sort of third person to look at what you were doing from an external angle, because I mean, say we would be working away on 3 large contracts, and then someone else would go, yeah, but who's looking after the marketing of your organisation? And we would just go, well, someone else's, but they weren't. So it was good having someone there to offer that external perspective. We had an idea of what we wanted to do. We had experience of working in that field already, but we didn't understand how the actual business functioned itself. All the behind the scenes aspects that regular practitioners would never have to even think about dealing with, because it's what their CEO looks after. It helped us get to grips with those were things like HMRC, finance, and all those other sort of nitty-gritty aspects that we didn't have any idea of before.
So the specialist advice we received was obviously really useful on a professional level, but even on a personal level, when we held our first birthday party for Thornley and Hill, Jill White, one of the advisors, came and offered to speak at the event, networked, put the idea out there. We actually got a few extra clients from that as well, so it was a perfect situation. The Hatchery is an incubation space, that's free office space, where you'll be in with several other businesses, plenty of other businesses, all doing different lines of work, but you'll find that you have a common problem that you can work together and solve, so it's really helpful and it really pushes you forward.
Also having access to a big bank of high-end Macs, which you can use for sort of video editing, illustration, graphics, web design, is really, really helpful when you're a startup, because obviously you can't afford to pay web developers to build you a £4,000 website, so you can just build it yourself.
In the monthly workshops, there's a variety of different topics you can get to grips with. Often they bring in an external speaker, sometimes someone who's had a successful business, maybe even an ex-Hallam graduate. Well, they will talk through what they've done as an entrepreneur, and you can kind of see the same barriers they come up against, maybe how they're applying for a contract, the difficulty sometimes in applying for contract work. And you think, oh wow, it's not just me who suffers with this just because we don't know what we're doing. Everyone suffers with these problems, even when they get to be a big established company.
One of the most valuable aspects of support was the fact that we could access it at such a late date after graduating, because lots of people access it, fresh out of university. We'd both worked in various agencies under various guises and various job titles for several years, and we sat in a milkshake bar in Sheffield and just thought, well, let's start our own business. That sounds like fun. So we rang up the Enterprise Centre, and they said that sounds fabulous. And then we're in the Hatchery, and that access to the mentors and other forms of support allowed us to kind of really learn what all the behind the scenes things were that happened, because in a sort of regular practitioner role, say within marketing or PR, you wouldn't have any reason to say no how to cash flow an entire organisation. So learning about that really helped us move from just being able to do that work to being able to actually run a company?
Yeah, I suppose to add to that, to sum it all up, really, it was kind of like they just pressed a fast forward button on us, because we went from an idea where we were running out of our houses to we've got an office space, we've got a meeting space, we've got a registered business address in the city centre, and looking like a professional organisation within the space of a couple of weeks. A year later, we're delivering national projects, which I don't think we would have had any chance of doing out of our living rooms and out of our bedrooms.